Bro's coping? Coping with what? Don't switch sides now. I'm not what the fuck are you talking about switching sides? Umar's a fraud? Anyone's calling him a fraud is a fool. Clip, man. Can't get punched in one shot, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, interesting. Most boring fighter in the UFC? Yeah, okay. You're just coping. He does not want to stand with him? It's MMA. You don't have to stand with everyone that you fight. It's called mixed martial arts. I don't know if you've heard about it, man. Lays and praise is absolute embarrassment. You just embarrassed yourself with that. Yeah, keep coping, though. Keep coping. 121 ground strikes. Wow. Seems like such a crotch sniffer nut hugger to me. Just do what you're told. Do what you're told, guys. All right? Don't shit on Umar in my chat. Otherwise, you're getting banned. That's that pipsqueak strength for you. I gotta knock some sense into these MMA fans, man. Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor Emelianenko. This ain't Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Biggest upset in UFC history coming. We'll see. I'm hyped for this fight. Umar, 16-0. This is a big fight, guys. Future champ right here. Dude thinks he's a Beeb. Doesn't think he's a Beeb. He's just very good. All right, let's see how good Bekzat is. Nice body kick from Bekzat. Get ready for Umar's front kick to the face. Lead leg front kick to the face is coming soon. Oh! He dropped Umar! No, did he drop him? Yeah, he dropped him. Damn, he dropped Umar. Holy shit. Bekzat's on him. Oh, fuck. He dropped Umar. That's crazy. I've been telling you Bekzat's good. All these people saying he's fighting a can. No, he's not. Bekzat's a beast. What did you say again? I said he's a future champ. Umar is probably going to be a future champ. I don't think that's crazy to say. He got dropped by Bekzat, who's a beast. You'll see. Bekzat is no joke on the feet. That's all I'm saying. I was saying in my video that this guy is a tough test. This is like a Rozenstruik and Makhachev style of fight. Bekzat's going to get up there. Bro's coping? Coping with what? I picked Umar to win, and I said that this guy was going to give him issues. What the fuck would I be coping with? I'm not someone that just said Bekzat was a can, bro. What are you talking about? Don't switch sides now. I'm not what the fuck are you talking about switching sides? I'm picking Umar to win, but I said Bekzat would be his toughest test ever. Like, what are you talking about? Umar's scared? I mean, he's got his back and he's actually punching him in the face, unlike Islam Makhachev when he had Volk's back. Remember that? When Volk was the one who was punching the guy behind him, and now it's again yet another situation of when someone is the back, they're not the one getting punched 50 times. Umar's doing pretty well. Yeah, man, Umar's totally scared. He's just on someone's back punching them in the face. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Volk, yet again, is the only guy to ever have his back taken by a high-level grappler and to punch them 50 times. It'll never not be impressive. Umar's a fraud? Why? Because he's a fraud because he got dropped with one shot from a guy who's a beast, and you've probably not done your research, and you don't know who the fuck Bekzat is, so you're just assuming he's a can. Yeah, okay. Gets caught with one punch. So I guess you can't get caught with one punch and get dropped and then come back to dominate. Rozenstruik, total fraud, right? Got dropped by or got hurt by that bum. I forget his name, but total fraud, right? No, you don't understand it, man. Joaquim Silva is just so much better than these other guys, man. Yeah. Anyone's calling him a fraud is a fool. You guys don't know what a fraud is. Khabib would never. Khabib had an even worse look against Tabao. Not a good look? It's not a good look, but as far as I'm concerned, he's kind of dominating this round, is he not? As far as I'm concerned, like, he's actually landing ground and pound. Look at that. That's a nice elbow. Not a good look. Wow, crazy, because he's actually doing well and not just doing nothing on the ground like some of your fucking champions that you love so much. Nice elbow. Something we've never seen from Alexander Pantoja. Excellent work. Not a good look, man. Wow, such a wet blanket. He's actually landing ground and pound shots. Again, people will just watch this guy's fights with some kind of strange expectation that he's going to finish everyone as soon as the fight starts. But he's good. He got caught with a little flash knockdown, but I think that's an Umar round. I can't wait for you guys to say he got fraud checked just because he got clipped with one shot. He got clipped with one shot! Clip, man. Can't get punched with one shot, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Gets clipped with one shot and all of a sudden he's a fraud. It's crazy. Crazy, man. So was Ilia Topuria a fraud when he got dropped by Jai Herbert? Oh, he got dropped by Jai Herbert. He's a total fraud. Oh, well, look at him now, champ. You'll see, though. Umar's going to win this fight. Bekzat's actually good. Only casuals don't know who Bekzat is at this point. If you think Bekzat's a can, you don't know what you're talking about. Bekzat would have KO'd Javid Basharat out stiff. Oh, nice jab from Umar. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Perfect jab. Ducks right underneath him after he lands it. And now he's on top of Bekzat. He's going to dominate him for the rest of the fight. No, Umar, look at him. Flowing effortlessly around this guy. Actually transitioning. You guys will call him a boring grappler, yet he keeps working. He keeps moving. He keeps working. But Pantoja is just so entertaining, man. Pantoja is so entertaining, man. You'll never see Pantoja do anything like this. Oh, there's a little something from... Oh! Oh! Bekzat gets up. Nice. Umar's forced to stand with him again. Let's see how he does. Dude, people are going to call Umar a fraud. It's going to piss me off so much, but Bekzat's just really good. Most boring fighter in the UFC? Yeah, okay. You're just coping. You don't like him. That's fine. You don't have to think he's that entertaining, but there's way worse fighters in the UFC than Umar Nurmagomedov. So I guess watch. Okay, so the elbows are just boring. You just don't like seeing someone landing elbows on the ground. You'll hype up Curtis Blades. Man, Curtis Blades just legit, man. You'll hype up Alexander Pantoja for controlling Royval even when he doesn't do fuck all with it. Nothing more cringy than saying that Umar is the most boring fighter in the sport. That's pathetic. Sean Brady's boring, dude. Sean Brady doesn't do any ground and pound. I don't want to hear you guys call anyone who actually throws ground and pound and is actually a active grappler the most boring in the sport when you have fuckers like Sean Brady out there. He does not want to stand with him. It's MMA. You don't have to stand with everyone that you fight. It's called mixed martial arts. I don't know if you've heard about it, man. Oh, wow. Look at his face, dude. He's beating the fuck out of him. Wow. So boring. Oh, wow. Damn, dude. This is just so boring, man. He's such a crotch sniffer, man. Such a crotch sniffer. Hugfest, man. He's just landing a bunch of ground and pound shots. Look at him hug him so much with those punches. Wow. Crotch sniffing at its finest right there. They have absolutely no leg to stand on. Umar's a beast. He's beating this guy up. This guy, Bekzat is probably a champ. Bekzat literally, oh my God, look at his face. It's literally bubbled up. Umar's literally bubbling up his face. And Bekzat is an absolute stud, dude. Bekzat is the most underrated fighter in MMA. He's making it easy. Yeah, fuck that. Screw you guys. Umar's dominating this fight. I don't want to hear it. He had one little time he got punched. This is not fire. I'm not saying it's a fire performance. It's a good performance. He's beating this guy up on the ground. It's not a hug fest. Get the fuck out of here for calling it a hug fest. Anyone. You want to know what Bekzat would do to Steve Ercik? I don't think you do. I don't think you want to know what would happen there. You know what Bekzat would do to frickin' Figueiredo? It wouldn't be pretty. Let me guess. Stop making assumptions in your arguments. You're glazing a crotch sniffer that gets clipped once and lays and prays to decision. Only fights bums. Lays and praise is absolute embarrassment. You just embarrassed yourself for that. Lays and praise. There was like a whole 1 minute and 30 seconds worth of ground and pound in that round straight. But I guess he's laying and praying. Look at the guy's fucking face and tell me he's laying and praying. Yeah, keep glazing guys like Pantoja, buddy. Keep glazing guys like Pantoja who don't actually do anything on the ground. That's crazy. Keep glazing guys like Shavkat. Shavkat Rachmanov's a more boring grappler than this. Umar's just a nut hugger, man. Really? Because he's actually beating the fuck out of this guy on the ground. That's pretty crazy. Nothing more cringy than calling him a lay and pray. You're actually like dumb if you think that's the case. You're not watching the fight or you're blind or you're just mad because you want to see him get KO'd. Yeah, keep coping though. Keep coping. Dude, if Umar was your favorite fighter, if like, let's just say your favorite fighter was fighting this style after getting dropped in the first round, you'd all be happy. You'd all be like, damn. When Francis Ngannou takes down Cyril Gane, Francis Nurmagomedov, man, such a good performance, man. Yet he actually doesn't do shit with it. Yet he gets glazed and people hype him up. Blood is glazing Dagestanis. It's actually just cringy to hate on a Dagestani's performance, even if it's entertaining. That's even worse. I'm not glazing Umar. I'm just like, I'm shitting on the people that think this is a crotch sniffing performance. There's an elbow. There's another elbow. There's another elbow. This is not a can. You don't know what you're talking about. This is not a can. You don't know what you're talking about. I can't wait for people to shit on Umar Nurmagomedov for no fucking reason. He's totally dog walking this guy who's actually a beast if you've watched his fights before. 121 ground strikes. Wow. Seems like such a crotch sniffer nut hugger to me. Look at that. 121 ground strikes. And you guys are calling this guy a freaking crotch sniffer? Just do what you're told. Do what you're told, guys. No one's saying that? Good. Good. I don't want to hear anyone say that shit. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear nobody say that. Damn. Umar wins 14 minutes and 30 seconds of the fight. And somehow it's a fraud check. That's crazy. 140 total strikes. Another couple elbows from Umar. More elbows from Umar. Not one strike landed on the feet. Actually, he landed some body kicks on the feet, landed a jab. If you didn't see the takedown in the second round, he landed a stiff jab and then went under for a takedown. So the whole no strikes landed on the feet. There goes that. There goes that statement, man. Nice try, though. Nice try, though. Glazing, I'm not glazing. I'm just saying it's a good performance. This is what I predicted. People are going to say he just grabbed his crotch and that's it. But it was a good performance from Bekzat. Good performance. Nice, gritty performance from Bekzat. You know, he did what he could do. He's going to be a champ in the future, guys. It's not over for Bekzat. Umar sucks? Why, Richie? How come he sucks? How come he sucks, bro? How come he sucks? Do you know who Bexat is? Probably not. You probably have not even watched his fights, man. Probably got no clue. Really good prospect. Well-rounded. Dangerous on the feet. Good grappler. Good wrestler, too. Subs a lot of people that shoot takedowns on him. If anything, Bexat kind of got fraud checked because he didn't do as well as I thought. I thought Bexat was going to do better than that. You know, whoa. I actually thought Bexat was going to do better. Holy shit. People are calling this a fraud check on Umar. Bexat did worse than I thought. I thought Umar was actually going to do worse. I can't wait for the scorecards. If I'm O'Malley looking at that fight, I'm not liking my chances on the ground. All right, because Bexat's probably just as good as O'Malley on the ground. Dude, Umar's a beautiful soul, man. I like Umar a lot, man. He's a beautiful guy. He's a beautiful soul. He's an amazing fighter. He's probably going to be a champ. When Umar Nurmagomedov, he's literally the humblest out of the Dagestani group. Habib, Islam, they like to talk a little bit of crap. Umar's Mr. Humble. He's Padre Pio. I like Umar a lot. Umar's a fucking saint. All right, don't shit on Umar in my chat. Otherwise, you're getting banned. You're right. That was Umar's Arman Sarikian moment. That's what I'm telling you. And it wasn't even that bad. He had the 30-second moment of adversity. Dude, if you guys think a fraud check is getting hit and clipped once, you're out of your goddamn mind. Sorry. But that's true. Stop coping. You're the one coping. Ron, you could not give me an argument as to why that wasn't an impressive performance. Let me know, though. So you're going to say Pantoja is boring on the ground and Umar isn't? I mean, I don't even know how to address this. One guy throws ground and pound shots, looks for submissions, and actively transitions into good spots to get a dominant looking performance, and the other just sits there in half guard. I mean, there were like 3-minute moments where Pantoja wouldn't even throw a single shot. Took a journeyman. Dude, Bexat is how old? Bexat is 26 years old with a record of 11-2 now. His first real bad loss coming to Umar, and he's a journeyman? That's crazy. You really like the fight? Yes, I enjoyed the fight. There was a moment where Umar got dropped in the first round, which was pretty hectic. We've never seen that happen. Then we saw Umar beat him up at the end of the first round, which was fun. I enjoy seeing someone throw ground and pound strikes because most of the time when people get takedowns, they don't do that. They are not good enough to both hold a position and throw ground and pound. Umar is good enough on the ground to do both. So yes, I did enjoy the fight. He was beating the fuck out of this guy on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.